All right.
How's it work, man?
There you go.
Hey, can you hear us?
I can hear you just fine. How are you?
We're doing great. How's it going?
Hey, good to see you guys, man. How's things?
Can't really complain. Nobody listens.
We've got guitars in quarantine.
You got your guitars in quarantine?
Yeah, at least we have that.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you earlier, I better see some smashed ones, or this one's going to be completely useless.
Yeah. Hey, if I keep getting that unemployment check, I'll smash whatever you want.
Hey, I forgot that you guys sometimes work with a guy from around here. James from Wilson has played with you guys before, right?
Yeah, we love James. Love the Wilson guys.
Yep.
We've had so many great tour stories with those guys.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. I know Chad and those guys. It's too bad they kind of put it on the back burner, but those guys are some good dudes right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a matter of time, I think, before they'll put something else out.
Yeah.
I think they just need a little break,
Yeah, well, you guys have been doing this for quite a while. Hardly an overnight sensation, eh?
Yeah, we're coming up on 10 years.
Just climbing that hill, man. Climbing the mountain.
You got to be like the road dogs, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys have had your share of travels and stuff. You guys did the Shiprock cruise and all sorts of festivals and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, Shiprock. We did a motorboat. We've been thrown all around the world in a tin can.
Yeah, I feel like I have a kidney stone named for each tour.
Now, I know, I think I saw you guys once at Rock on the Range a few years back, but it was funny because I was looking at your schedule that you guys were supposed to do this year, and I mean, you already have dates still lined up in July. We'll see what happens, I suppose, but you got some pretty cool dates that you were supposed to do already in 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020 was slated to be a really, really busy year for us, and obviously we all put the pause button on everything, and we'll come back just as strong when we resume and hit the play button.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about putting the pause on it? Were you guys? I mean, obviously you can't go out on tour and play the music for the fans and stuff, but does this give you a chance to rest, relax, recharge, maybe get ready to go for next year, or would you like to be out there just grinding away right now?
There is no relaxing. We're trying to figure out all the stream stuff, and it is much harder than you think. So poor Brandon's over here trying to figure out loopback and OXBX. I don't even know. It's all kinds of shit, man.
Well, listen, when that happens, what you got to do, and this is my rule of thumb, you got to look for the youngest person in the room because they know how to work everything.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're jumping on the old Switch gamers. The live gamers. They're the ones who know the kids playing Minecraft and the technology toys.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I know.
Remember back in my day, we just did Thumb Wars.
yeah, right. Before this starts into a get off the lawn thing, hey, Bishop, I want to ask you about this. So you're kind of interesting. So you got the tattoos. I see your woodworking and stuff on your Instagram. Tell everybody about what you got going on in your life outside the band.
Well, me and my wife both tattoo. So for the quarantine, we were sitting around and twiddling our thumbs, so we're thumb warring the whole time.
Well, that's what you call it.
Yeah. So, I always wanted to make some woodcuts, so I just started doing that and, have them interactive with, googly eyes and stuff. And I got a lot of orders for them, and they're too long. It takes too long to make them. There's just a lot that goes into it. So I'm going to, stop doing that. And now tattoo shops are open back up in Texas, so I'm just going to do that.
So, so you're making these things at your house and stuff. Now, what is that artwork that you do? What is there a name for that kind of artwork?
I don't know.
Because it looks like it reminds me of the old street rods kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rat thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess it's in the tattoo world, it's called new school, or new school style. When it translates over to Crobot, it's more in the fantasy art realm of artists like Skinner and but I do a hybrid of that and I don't know. I love the Art Nouveau art as well. So I don't know. I like to put boobs on things. I like to make things be slimy and bloody, and the more of that I can do, the better, the happier I'll be. I feel.
Yeah, more boobs in the world is definitely.
Yeah, right. That's always a good thing.
And also, you do your tattoos. I saw you did a tattoo on Styx, which is pretty cool. Steel Panther's like one of my favorite bands. I love those guys.
Yeah, Styx he's been a fan for a while, and the only reason we knew that is because we randomly started to see like Crobot shirts in Steel Panther videos.
Okay.
And like Crobot hats. So we finally were able to do a tour with them, and they were awesome. They were so nice to us, and like, you know, all of that aside, the shows were so entertaining each night. Like you would think it's scripted or something like that, but I mean, it was different every night. Like they just played off whatever anybody gave them.
Yeah, I saw those guys for the first time as Metal School in Los Angeles in like 2004 or something. My friends kept talking about them. I'm like, I got to go see these guys. And, Bob Tyrell is a friend of mine. Are you familiar with Bob?
Oh, yeah, I know Bob. I met him at the Rainbow. One time we were in L.A., and I'd never met him before, but I tattooed, so I knew who he was. And I just went up to him. I was like, "You're Bob Tyrell." And he's like, "Yeah." And ever since then, we've kept in touch, and he's a great guitar player, too.
Yeah, he is. He plays the guitar the wrong way, though. But
I know. So does James.
Yeah. I just got a text from Don Jamison. He sends his love to you guys. He's from New Jersey.
He's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
he would come see us out in Jersey when we'd play there, back when shows were a thing.
Yeah, I asked him if he had anything for you guys. He said, just send him my love. So
that's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, Don's a great guy. But so you got your guitar there. You guys going to jam a couple songs here or what?
Yeah, what do you want to hear? We were just practicing the damn Yankees.
There you go, little Ted Nugent from right here in the Motor City, huh?
Right, yeah.
What do you guys want to play? You tell me.
You want to do
Low Life?
Yeah, we'll do Low Life.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do the old single, then we'll do the new one.
Okay, cool.
Cool. You gonna start it, Brandon? Can we like play like in screen like this the whole time?
You can do whatever you want. Do the slash thing like that.
Are you ready? Go.
Turn off your television. They're selling superstition. Criminals and victims, slaves to the system, prisoners to the pain. The whole world's addicted, tangled up and twisted, panic bumping through our veins. Baby, they say I'm a low life, 'cause I sold my soul to the devil, gave up my life for the right price, but I'll survive. I'm just a low life type. I'm a low life. I'm a low life type. They'll drag you down into the dirt. I'm a low life type. They'll show you what it's like to hurt. I'm a low life type. But yeah, you know better than me. If I'm on the wrong side of heaven, I know I won't be forgiven. Ooh, playing unaccepted, plagued and infested, preaching I'm the one to blame. I never said I'm perfect, I guess that makes me worthless. They tell me almost every day. Baby, they say I'm a low life, 'cause I sold my soul to the devil, gave up my life for the right price, but I'll survive. I'm just a low life type. I'm a low life. I'm a low life type. They'll drag you down into the dirt. I'm a low life type. To show you what it's like to hurt. I'm a a shame that you think I'm a failure. I can still see a man with his head held high. But what can I do to make it right? You're still gonna think I'm a low-light type. I'm a low-light. I'm a low-light type. To drag you down into the dirt. I'm a low-light type. To show you what it's like to hurt. I'm a low-light type. They'll pull you till you come apart. I'm a low-light type. To turn you into what you are. I'm a low-light type. But yeah, you know better than me. No.
Nice. Nice job, boys. Excellent. That's cool. Where are you guys at right now, by the way?
We're in my living room.
Okay. Are you in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yep.
Okay. What is? I asked somebody this. Who did I ask? I asked Nick Perry the other day. Greatest band to come out of Eastern Pennsylvania. I know the answer, but do you guys know?
Greatest band to come out of Eastern, Hall and Oates.
Cinderella. Come on, man.
I think Bret Michaels was from Mechanicsburg.
That's right. He was. Yeah,
Where's
that's
that?
true.
Portland came, well, they were like Reading area, I think they started. Hailstorm, of course. Yeah, we got some PA bands that are pretty awesome.
Breaking
Yeah, you got Live.
Live, yeah.
Live.
I'll never forget. Chris from Slipknot called me one day he changed his number and he called me up because he lives here.
Yeah.
When he used to be in Slipknot a couple years back, and I get this random number and I look at it, it's like a 248 number. I'm like, who is this? So I answer it, and there's this guy just belting out, "You've lost that loving feeling" on my phone. I'm like, who is this? He goes, "Hey, dude, it's Chris from Slipknot." I'm like, what? And he wanted Hall & Oates tickets.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
It
amazing.
was one of his favorite bands.
Oh, Hall & Oates. How can you not love it?
Yeah.
I mean, John Oates with those dog harmonies. It's just amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, who was some of your favorites growing up, singer-wise?
Oh, man. Dio, Ozzy, I mean, Plant. Oh, jeez. I mean, Cornell.
I was just going to say Chris Cornell because you have a little bit of that in you.
Yeah, I love Chris Cornell. I mean, Soundgarden, such an amazing band, but what an amazing talent. I've loved Chris Cornell for a long time, but I continue to learn things about him that he did that are just, make him just this creative mind. He used to write songs and melodies, and then he would tune the guitar to that. And that's how he'd write his songs. It's just like, who would ever think to do that? I know some bands start with melodies and build songs around them, but he built everything around the melodies, even the tunings.
Wow, I didn't realize. I never heard that before. Yeah, that night that Hall & Oates actually played here in Detroit was the last night that Soundgarden played it, and I was at that show.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that was something I'll never forget. Of course, you didn't think it would be the last one, but, there it is.
Yeah, wow.
So what about guitar players, Bishop? Who'd you like growing up?
I mean, all the greats. I mean, I think when you're a kid and you're learning guitars, you learn how to play guitar, you discover Jimi Hendrix and you're obsessed. And then you discover Angus Young. And then you discover, and there's just so many,
And I heard you're a Stevie Ray guy.
Well, I love Stevie Ray, but only in later in life, when I was young, I knew the hits and stuff, but I would say that was like a early 20s thing I really got into. And even Hendrix to an extent, like I remember getting Are You Experienced as a kid and really loving that. But then like this band Cry of Love in the early 90s came out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Driving and Crying.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's one of those kind of bands, yeah.
Oddly Free, he plays very Hendrixy, so it like that was new and fresh, and I was obsessed with that band. And any kind of like funky, even Skinner is, some of my favorite, riffs and grooves. Some of them are just ridiculously good, Joe Walsh.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Cry of Love is one of those bands that they got a ton of radio play. Remember Peace Pipe? I used to play all the time on the radio, and they just never really made it anywhere for some reason.
Yeah, Peace Pipe. Which one was that?
That was from Cry of Love.
That's Highway Joey's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but all those, that whole first, even the second record is awesome as well.
Yeah, let me ask you guys this question. This might be a really hack question for a guy who's been in this business for 30 years, but where did you guys come up with the name? What's the name all about? I'm sorry if you answered this a million times.
We didn't have a name that was any good. They were all horrible. And I asked a friend, he said, well, what do you sound like? And I was like, well, we were really sludgy at the time in the beginning. And we're like, sort of like Crowbar, but I'm using like robotic effects. And you just said Crobot.
Do you ever get
I wish
confused
it was a better story,
Do you ever get confused for those other bands?
All the time.
Yeah.
Constantly. It's always the Crobots, Crowbar, Probot's another big one we get.
That's right, yeah.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, we've heard of you. And then we're like, Crobot. He's like, oh no. we never heard of you guys.
Just like when I was talking to someone recently, I can't remember what band I was interviewing, but this was like their thing, man. It was in their soul, and that's you guys. You guys started this band, and 10 years later, you're still cranking along, man. You guys working on some new music? You doing anything, or just kind of?
Yeah, always. I'm always trying to keep up with him. He's just a monster riff writer, and it's just it's hard to keep up. But that's the silver lining to this downtime is that we're gonna have that opportunity to just really write and do all of these things that we kind of forget about with the streaming and YouTube channels. I think it's a blessing in disguise, but of course we'd rather be out there playing shows.
Yeah,
it is kind of strange, even though you guys have been around, like you said, for 10 years. A lot's changed in 10 years.
Yeah, oh my God, so much.
Our drummer just joined the stream. Hey Dan, what's up, dude?
There he is. I see him. He just waved. Okay. You guys can follow along with this stuff because every time I do this, I can't follow along. Otherwise, I lose my focus as to what's happening.
Yeah, it's a lot of getting sidetracked, and yesterday was our first. Like we're doing a whole week of these, right?
Right.
So yesterday we were trying to go like super pro and like have everything like crystal clean and awesome and like run our guitars through a program, and it was a disaster. Like no one could hear us. It was glitching. But
I think your representative actually emailed me earlier, and she's like, "Can we do a test run or something?" I'm like, "I don't know how we can do a test run. Once
Lorraine was freaking out yesterday. Yeah, she was freaking out the whole time yesterday. Like, I felt so bad.
I always ask these guys. Some of these guys I interview, I'm like, "Why didn't we do this like before? This is pretty cool, actually."
Yeah, and that's the one thing. Like, you get the live show taken away, but you do get some cool things that come out of it. Like a lot of these. Cover songs. We collaborate with other dudes in bands that we would never do, and I think we're going to keep doing that. And we've got some stuff that, is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, didn't you guys just do something with something with Charlie Benenti recently, didn't you?
With who?
With Charlie from Anthrax.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah, was that like a round table thing or something?
Yeah, I did a couple tracks with them, mostly just Rush stuff. But, it's awesome nonetheless. I'm a huge Rush fan, so it was an absolute, pleasure to work on those songs. We did Red Barchetta, and we, what's the other one we did? Red Barchetta. We did like a little snippet of Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, so I grew up in Buffalo. I've been in Detroit for like 25 years now, but it's like people maybe outside the area don't realize how big like Rush was in the northern parts of the states and stuff. And I mean, growing up as a kid, it's all you heard on the radio and stuff. I was just listening to Hemispheres this morning.
Oh, it's a great record.
Yeah, Farewell to Kings. I was really bummed out, too, that the guys from Primus were going to do that whole record on this tour coming up here, and I would have liked to have seen that as well.
Yeah. weren't there some pretty cool bands on the bill too, right? Other than them, they were bringing some cool bands out with them. They usually do, but
yeah,
I can't remember.
Who are you guys supposed to tour with this year?
We had something with 10 years lined up for July, August. All the festivals. I mean, that was pretty much it. We're still trying to figure out the rest of the year, but that got quickly put on the back burner.
So what kind of stuff have you guys been doing outside of, music or writing or hanging out? I mean, what other kind of things do you guys do during this time?
I'm learning to operate heavy equipment.
Well, you building a house or something?
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what the future brings? But yeah. My brother-in-law's got an excavating company, and thankfully he was cool enough to give me some hours. So.
Oh, really? So you're working. Okay, I got you.
Working.
You told me I had to take this week off so you could do some Instagram interviews.
You know it.
Well, do you guys want to do one more? You want to do gasoline?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Go ahead.
As much as can we do two more?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Did you
someone
see her
really
request?
wants to hear Queen of the Light, right?
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, for sure.
That's an awesome tune, by the way, Mad Maben. All right.
Which one are we doing first?
Let's do Queen of the Light.
Cool.
Or gasoline. I don't know. You guys.
Whatever you want. Huh? You want to dance?
What's your name? Who are you? What have you done with Brandon?
I think I stole this box of instruments from my 2-year-old child. So I'm just going to pick something out of here randomly.
No tambo? Come on.
Oh, you want the tambo? Yeah. Dan's going to hate this.
Here you go, Dan.
When I called out, you kept saying, come back another day. And when I screamed, no one listened. Now you can't be saved. So don't you lie to me. Yeah, don't you lie to me. And tell me everything's alright. Poison tongues created me. I was baptized in gasoline, walked through the flames, and now my blood burns. I was baptized in tambourine. Don't turn away from what you did. Now face me. You can't face me. Now my past has no meaning. You made me what I am. So don't you lie to me. Yeah, don't you lie to me. And tell me everything's alright. Poison tongues created me. I was baptized in gasoline, walked through the flames, and now my blood burns. I was baptized in gasoline.
Nice. Yeah. Baptized in tambourines. There you go. All right. Perfect.
Tambourine is pretty cool. Yeah.
Hey, maybe
I got it like 3/4 of the way. I finally learned a little bit.
Maybe you could pull a Jesse James Dupree and start playing with some of those heavy equipment songs. You know, play some of those things.
There you go. There you go. I'm not sure I can get a permit for that, but we'll see.
Yeah. So you guys want to cut out one more here?
Yeah. We haven't done this one in a while, but it's a fun one acoustic, so.
Now, do you have to like tune your guitar differently or something like that?
I just played really, really hard, so it's all like kind of whack.
So my son just brought home an acoustic guitar the other day. He's 17 years old. He brings home this acoustic guitar, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, we can bond with this." And he hasn't even played a note on it already. Now already he wants an electric one. I'm like, dude, learn the other one first, okay?
Yeah.
He just sent me a picture.
Standard guitar player for you.
Oh,
Yeah, he just sent me a picture yesterday of this electric guitar for like $150. He's like, I want this one. I'm like, no, dude, learn the first one.
Yeah.
She has the keys to wonder. Her only wish, a holy reaper, all dressed in the darkness, but she'll trade it all for a white dress. Been out of morality too long. And she swears our love has been dying. But what did you expect from the king of the damned? Been out of mortality too long. Still singing that same old dead song. But if you need to go,
doesn't have bagpipes or anything, does he?
Not that I know of, but
That's funny. So how many kids do you have?
just one.
2 years old, boy or girl?
Girl,
Okay.
Presley. Yep.
And what's her name? It's Presley?
Presley, yep.
Just like the king.
Yeah.
Are you a big Elvis fan?
Yeah. Yep, me and her mother, we have an Elvis history and an Elvis bond together, so she's like, you get to name it, because you said it was going to be a girl. So we didn't know. We wanted to be surprised. And since I called it right, I got to name her.
Nice. Well, at least you named her Elvis. I guess that would have been bad. So I just saw
Either that or Caveman Jr.
I just saw a thing about Priscilla Presley the other day about the Naked Gun.
Oh, okay.
There was something
Coming
about that
back?
in the news. What's that?
Is it coming back?
No. But it was just a story I saw about the movie itself and the different. There was 40 things you might not have known about that. I think it was that was like the only movie she'd ever been in or something. I can't remember, but
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
but she was so beautiful. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna challenge you guys. I got a few minutes before I got to go on the air. Do a cover song.
Ooh, what do we got?
Pick one.
No, you
If we
pick
know
one.
it. You pick
I
one.
want- Well, I don't know. Do you want to do an Elvis song?
Oh, wow.
No, we don't. I don't know any Elvis songs. What do you want to do? You want to do
Did you still have Sledgehammer?
From
I mean,
Peter
what
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Here we go. That's not it.
I see a guy here that says last in line.
There we go.
There we go. Good.
That was awesome. I just threw that out there just to see what you guys would come up with. I was curious as to what you would play.
Dude, we could go 90s R&B. We knew a bunch of silly covers.
That's cool. Well, listen, you guys, I know we got another interview coming up here in a little bit. I got to get on the air, but this was a lot of fun. So hopefully next time you come through Detroit, we can have a cocktail or something.
Absolutely.
A couple.
There you go. Well, listen, you guys, good luck the rest of the year, and with whatever you have going on. I don't even know what to say at this point because no one really knows. But
well, hey, we'll see you when we see you.
That's right. There you go. Good point. An old man used to tell me this all the time. I'll see you when I see you, but not if I see you first. I never knew what that meant, but he always used to say it to me anyways. Hey, guys, thanks again. I really appreciate the time.
Cool.
You got it anytime.
Thanks,
Talk to you guys
everybody.
soon.
See ya.
See ya.